Perry Hewitt ist eine weltweit führende Expertin in digitalen Strategien. Sie verfügt über langjährige Erfahrung auf Unternehmensseite sowie in Non-Profit-Organisationen wie Ithaka, wo sie zurzeit das Marketing leitet. Die Technologiespezialistin war der erste Chief Digital Officer der Universität Harvard und ist in verschiedenen Führungsfunktionen im Marketing, Unternehmertum und Technologie tätig. Perry Hewitt, you're the expert for digitalization and digital strategy. What makes a good digital strategy?
I think you really need to think about what are the core values of the business and where is the business headed. So digital strategy can't be something that your CEO sits next to someone on a plane, comes up with a series of ideas, brings back and tries to implement. It has to be baked into your business goals, and a digital strategy is focused on exponential rather than incremental change. It's not bringing your existing business processes online the same way we brought PDFs online to recreate the experience of reading a book. It really is revisiting the whole way you run your business and sussing out what are the opportunities that digitalization, a world of ones and zeros, presents for your business.
How do you start such a process?
I think you start with a lot of research. You start into understanding what are the core values of your business today, a competitive scan, and I think you often want to enable a small group, whether it's led by a CDO or others, a skunkworks, to really investigate, to try hard, to fail fast, to look at different aspects of the business and say, what are some of the things we could do in a more digital way, and really take some risks and give some experiments to try.
What if a CEO says, my company is way too small for digitalization and all these modern things? Is that CEO right?
Digital is coming for all of us, like it or not. I think there's wonderful opportunity even for the smallest of organizations. I think you don't want to overinvest in technology, but you don't want to underinvest in evaluating a great opportunity. So whether you're the local florist shop thinking of a great email campaign you could run to drive up business, or a company as large as IBM, which really retooled itself for the digital era, there's room for a digital strategy in your organization.
How do you get your changes, your digital processes to actually have a lasting impression on your company?
Well, it's really easy to have a one-and-done digital strategy, and that's not the direction you want to go. I think people make the mistake of focusing too much on the technology. Obviously, the technology stack you choose is immensely important for the success of your digital strategy. However, what you really want to focus is on the people and the culture. Are the incentives aligned the right way to take experiments, to fail fast, and to succeed in digital means?
What are some of the most important drivers for change within a company?
I think enabling the executive suite is hugely important. I think if you have an executive suite that preaches design thinking and collaboration and has done neither of those itself, you have a real risk to the organization. I think getting the incentives right, if you incentive within an enterprise local business units to all compete against one another and yet preach collaboration, I think you're off on the wrong track. So I think the way you really want to get people to collaborate and to drive forward with their digital is by helping ensure the business is structured in a way that supports that change.
Thank you so much for all your advice.
Thank you
Perry
very
Hewitt,
much.
thank you.
Pleasure.
Und wenn Sie weitere Informationen wünschen, dann gehen Sie online auf www.nzz-xdays.com.